Hello everyone, I'm back here with my next episode of Wow, that is Words of Wisdom. And today I'm here with a very famous personality, and that is Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy, born on the 19th of August 1950, is an Indian engineering teacher, Kannada, Marathi, and English author, as well as a social worker. She is also the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation. She is married to co-founder of Infosys, N.R. Narayan Murthy. Sudha Murthy began her professional career in computer science and engineering. She is the chairperson of the Infosys Foundation and a member of the Public Healthcare Initiatives of the Gates Foundation. She has founded several orphanages, participated in rural development efforts, supported the movement to provide all Karnataka government schools with computer and library facilities, and established Murthy Classical Library of India at Harvard University. Murthy initiated a bold move to introduce computer and library facilities in all the schools in Karnataka and taught computer science. She got Best Teacher Award in 1995 from Rotary Club at Bengaluru. One of her famous quotations is, "The beauty of a person lies in simplicity and confidence. So live life for yourself and not for others." Murthy is best known for her social work and her contributions to literature in Kannada and English. Dollar Bahu, English Dollar Daughter-in-Law, a novel originally authored by her in Kannada and later translated into English as Dollar Bahu, was adapted as a televised dramatic series by ZTV in 2001. Sudha Murthy has also acted in the Marathi film Pitrur Roon and Kannada film Prarthana. Sudha Murthy was born into a Deshastha Madhava Brahmin family on 19th of August 1950 in Shigao, Haveri in Karnataka, India, the daughter of surgeon Dr. R. H. Kulkarni and his wife Vimla Kulkarni. She was raised by her parents and maternal grandparents. These childhood experiences form the historical basis of her first notable work entitled How I Taught My Grandmother to Read, Wise and Otherwise, and Other Stories. How I Taught My Grandmother to Read is a very inspiring story by her, which says that when she was just 12, she had started teaching her grandmother, her maternal grandmother, who was in her 60s. When the grandmother realized that she was helpless, she was dependent because she was not able to read. Because when the grandmother was young, it was not essential for girls to be educated. But in her 60s, she realized her helplessness and she requested Sudha Murthy, who was just 12, to educate her. Sudha Murthy, at the age of 12, was her grandmother's first teacher and her only teacher. Who knew that she would grow up to become a computer science and engineering teacher? Sudha Murthy educated her grandmother, who was also a very, very hardworking lady. She used to complete all her household work and sit to study. She would read, write, recite, and again repeat the whole thing again and again. Isn't it really inspiring? And a very, very important saying by her grandmother that age and gender is no bar for education. One of very important quotations of Sudha Murthy: vision without action is merely a dream. Action without vision is merely passing time. But when vision and action together can change the world. Murthy completed a B engineering, that is electrical and electronics engineering, from the BVB College of Engineering and Technology, now known as KLE Technological University, standing first in her class and receiving a gold medal from the Chief Minister of Karnataka. Murthy completed M Engineering, that is Masters in Engineering in Computer Science, from the Indian Institute of Science, standing first in her class and receiving a gold medal again from the Indian Institute of Engineers. And the list of the awards that she received is really endless, and let's quickly go through them. She received the gold medal from the Indian Institute of Engineering, India, for having secured the first rank in MTech of all the branches of engineering. Gold medal from the Chief Minister of Karnataka, Shri Devraj URS, for securing the highest marks in BE of all the universities of engineering in Karnataka. Cash award for having secured the highest marks in SSLC. C.S. Desai Prize for standing first in University Exams of Karnataka. Youth Service Department Prize from the Government of India, from the Government of Karnataka, for having been the Outstanding Engineering Student of Karnataka. 1995, she got the Best Teachers Award from the Rotary Club of Karnataka. National Award from Public Relations Society of India for Outstanding Social Service to the Society. Award for Excellent Social Service by Rotary. Here we can see her receiving the awards. We can also see Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam giving her the civilian award that we will just read about. In 2000, Karnataka Rajyotsava State Award for the year 2000 for achievement in the field of literature and social work. 2001, she received Ojaswini Award for excellent social work for the year 2000. Millennium Mahila Shiromani Award also was received by her. 2004, Raja Lakshmi Award by Sri Raja Lakshmi Foundation in Chennai. In 2006, she also received the R.K. Narayana Award for Literature. In 2010, Dana Chintamani Atiyambe Award by Karnataka government. 2011, Murthy was conferred honorary Doctor of Law Award degrees for their contributions to promote formal legal education and scholarship in India. In 2013, Basawa Shri 2013 award was presented to Narayan Murthy and Sudha Murthy for their contributions to society at Basaveshwara Medical College Auditorium. Basawa Shri Award comprises a plaque and a cheque of 5 lakhs. Sudha Murthy handed over the award money to an orphanage run by the mutt. Here again we can see some more pictures of her receiving the awards. Let's continue. 2018, Murthy received the Lifetime Achievement Award at the Crossword Raymond Book Awards. 2019, Sudha Murthy received Hemaya Kannadiga Award from television. 2019, IIT Kanpur awarded her the honorary degree, that is honoris causa of Doctor of Science. She won India's fourth highest civilian award, that is the Padma Shri, and many more to come. She used to say, and she says now too, you have to break the chains that hold you back and become your own competitor. So you don't need to be in competition with anyone else. You are your competitor. Let's read. The chairperson of Infosys Foundation and prominent English and Kannada author Sudha Murthy talks about her latest collections of life stories. Ordinary People, Extraordinary Lives is how Sudha Murthy describes her latest collection of stories, 3000 Stitches. Seated in her office, dressed in a blue-grey dhakai, a gift from a close friend, she talks to us about her book, especially the story 3000 Stitches. It is about a group of Devdasis who opened a bank with her help and how on its third anniversary they gifted her a quilt made by all 3000 members to convey their gratitude. Though the book is about people, it also gives us glimpses into the life and personality that is Sudha Murthy. The conversation is peppered with incidents and experiences from her life that reiterates what a great inspiration she is. This is the picture of the novel that we are talking about, 3000 Stitches. Another book that she has written many books. This is another, The Mother I Never Knew. Stories from life, life in stories. As an author of multiple short stories in both English and Kannada, Sudha follows a simple rule. When I write a book, I don't think a lot about how the book should look like, how many pages it should have, how many thousands of words I should write, and where I have to end. None of these things bother me. For me, writing is a form of expression. Through it, I actually express my joy, happiness, sorrow, and even humor. She describes her writing as a pot of milk on the stove, which, when boils too much, spills over. You know that it won't happen every day. Sometime I may not write for a year, but when the stories are ready in my mind, it starts to spill over and then I start writing. Usually, Sudha begins writing in the morning and focuses entirely on it. Another quotation of hers is, when a doctor makes a mistake, a person goes 6 feet below the ground. When a judge makes a mistake, a person is hung 6 feet above the ground. But when a teacher makes a mistake, the entire batch of students is destroyed. Don't ever look down on teachers. She says beyond armchair philosophy, and she believes in this. Let's read and see what this is. Given her line of work as a philanthropist and as chairperson of Infosys Foundation, we ask her how her life has changed over the years. I changed myself over a period of 20 years since the time I started working for the Infosys Foundation because it taught me how real life plays out. It is different from sitting over a cup of tea or a glass of cold drink and just talking about what India needs and what India should do. According to her, a lot needs to be done beyond perpetuating armchair philosophy. If our country has to improve, things need to change. Meeting and interacting with people made me aware of my duties. I saw and understood closely the life people led, the poverty, helplessness, and the challenges they face. It made me mature so much that today I do not get upset if people try to cheat me. Previously, I used to get upset, but now I don't. I look at things so differently, dispassionately, practically, objectively, and much more compassionately. She says, if you try to please everyone, you will please no one. It is impossible to lead your life for others' happiness. She also says, good relationships, compassion, and peace of mind are much more important than achievements, awards, degrees, or money. She says India is changing. Sudha is positive that things are changing in India. 50 years ago, rural India was different. It has now changed. Things have changed for women too. They now know their rights. They are assertive and want to be economically independent. They prefer to plan their families and want their children to go to English medium schools. She emphasizes that change is a slow and time consuming process, especially when one deals with people, particularly women, who have been oppressed for centuries. It requires so much courage and confidence for them to get out and assert themselves. A lot of change is seen in cities, though it is happening in the rural areas too. These are another two books for children. Sudha Murthy's book, The Magic of the Lost Temple, and also The Magic Drum, and the other favorite stories. They are all just wonderful. Do read them and get inspired. She also says, don't let the shackles hold you back. About 10-15 years ago, I saw a baby elephant, 10 months old, named Ganesha. When I patted him, he pushed me with his trunk and fell 20 feet away. I looked at Ganesh's mother, Chandrika, who was tied to a tree, and realized that she was oblivious of the power she had. Oblivious means she did not know about the power she had. She was tied to a tree but was peacefully eating grass. She did not realize the power she could display by shaking a leg and bringing down the tree. All she could do was sit peacefully because she was chained. Often in our minds, we think we are chained, but as women, we fail to realize we have tremendous power and potential. We think only of the chains. We do not use the power of mind to break free from the shackles. Sudha believes women don't have to compete with men, but just with themselves. She says, be self sufficient. She says, I had no friends or anyone to spend time with. I am my best companion. Being self sufficient teaches you to not depend on anyone and tackle any challenges that come your way. She also says, mindset has more power than anything else in the world. So we need to change our mindset. We need to break the shackles. If we really want to do something, we need to be self-sufficient. Why think others will do something for you or for your country? You are the one. You have to start and bring the change. Others will definitely take your example. I hope you liked my video, and Sudha Murthy has and is always inspiring everyone every single day. We have a lot more to know about her. She is still doing wonders in the world. Do keep in touch with whatever she is doing and get inspired. We'll meet next Wednesday with some other famous personality. I hope you all enjoyed. Do take care of yourself. Goodbye.